Hey everybody, Todd Jenkins here with Natural Choice Medical Clinic, and I just thought I'd shoot this brief video this evening to introduce myself as one of the newest teammates at Natural Choice, specifically as a counselor, as a therapist, and a registered social worker. Following about 2 decades in more clinical services, clinical research, mental health and addictions work, I made the decision to focus primarily on clinical practice, hence how I ended up at Natural Choice Medical Clinic. And what many individuals or many people who are past clients, current clients, or hopefully future clients at Natural Choice Medical Clinic may not realize is that we actually do offer mental health services. We have a counseling program that consists of myself now and my colleague Alicia, and we really are fitting into this interdisciplinary setting, into this holistic, or looking at the individual as a holistic being, incorporating physical and mental health into their actual treatment protocols. And really, we've expanded upon the program by hiring yours truly, primarily because of the uptake in the need for mental health services based or influenced by the pandemic. What we are seeing are individuals who have previously not experienced mental health concerns, experiencing them now because they're facing social isolation, they are facing job loss, many economic concerns, many family concerns, increase in substance usage such as alcohol, etc., over the span of the pandemic. While at the same time we're seeing individuals who had experienced mental health concerns in the past, we're seeing those concerns now being exacerbated with a concomitant limited service access based on actual in-person service delivery based on the pandemic being closed down and because of lockdowns. So really, from that point of view, it was just natural for Natural Choice Medical Clinic to expand their counseling program and to hopefully expand it in the future once we are able to increase our capacity for counseling clients. And I think this is really a primary focus of many clinics out there based on these particular experiences. And there's a few aspects. So what I plan to do is we'll have weekly discussions and to engage individuals, whether it be on our Facebook page or other social media resources, and to each week present a 2-minute Todd Talk in which I will not actually speak as a talking head or push information on you or information on research or data, but really to ask questions that interest me, that I feel may influence my ability to practice, but at the same time, that may influence your ability to access services, to seek services, and to seek services that are relevant to you, and not simply something that I, as a supposed expert in mental health, tell you are relevant. So what I plan to do each week in these short 2-minute talks is to ask you a question, or ask you a few questions, and then have you respond, whether it be through a private message, through contacting the clinic, or through Facebook posts in line with the videos that are posted, to gain your feedback on these various topics. And to top it all off, I'm also offering a 20-minute introductory or meet and greet virtual session to determine if we may be a good fit, to answer any questions you may have about therapy, about Natural Choice Medical Clinic, really about any concerns that you may be having. And the best of all, as I said, it's complimentary. And it's a way to meet, it's a way to have your concerns directly addressed by someone in the field, and also to determine if it's a good fit if we do decide to work together. So this week I'll make it pretty simple. It's actually 2 topics that I would like to engage you with. If you've made it this far in the video, I know I promised 2-minute videos. We're about 4.5 minutes in now, but I thought I'd just drop a couple of questions, concerns, or issues that I've actually experienced as a clinician in working in this new environment in which the virtual world is actually has overtaken the in-person connectivity world. And I know when I first began my practice, my primary concern was that much of my work would have to be virtual. I questioned how one could really make a connection, how one could build a therapeutic relationship or build trust with this real, not a block between the individuals. How could we read nonverbal communication? How could we read our reactions of the individuals with whom we're working with if we're doing it virtually? So there's this real, I guess, blockade, I keep saying, or a wall that I felt was placed between us that would prevent this therapeutic relationship from developing. And as such, gave me concerns about how I could actually use my abilities to work with you, to assist, to collaborate in achieving the mental health or mental wellness that you desire to achieve. Now, funny enough, all of my clients thus far at Natural Choice have actually been virtual, and I've found it amazing. I've found that there are ways to connect. I've found that there are ways to read the body language, to make eye contact by staring into the camera lens, which takes a little getting used to. However, I've actually felt that it's allowed me to connect. It's allowed the individuals I've worked with to feel more comfortable in their home environment. It's allowed the fear of contact at that point before the vaccine started rolling out, that kind of concern over the contact to be quashed and to allow us to be freed from this what I initially thought was this wall that was placed between us. At the same time, now that we're looking at in-person sessions, this is what you're seeing. You're seeing a mask. And of course, we still have the nonverbal communication, the body positioning, the body movement, the hand gestures. We still get to look in each other's eyes to attempt to work to build that trust that I've discussed earlier as so critical to the therapeutic environment. And so I guess the question that I have for everyone, for those who have experienced mental health concerns in the past and have taken part in in-person therapy sessions, those who have only ever taken or worked in sessions virtually, or those who have switched back and forth, we'd kind of like to know what you feel about these different media for interacting, for develop a therapeutic relationship, and what you actually prefer. So what do you see? What did you feel that you were limited in one or the other? Has the mask wearing also acted as a barrier to the therapeutic relationship? And for those individuals who have only started therapy during the pandemic, or started as I did with working with individuals in this sense, or remotely or virtually, how has that experience been for you? Is there concern? Is there fear? Is there hope for moving forward and doing more in-person sessions or not? And finally, to finally end this 8-minute talk, I would really like to ask, for those individuals who have not experienced mental health concerns or have not sought services in the past, how would you feel with either option in moving forward with therapy, and how has this ability to do it virtually impacted your likelihood of seeking services? And so I will conclude at that point. If you've made it this far, I thank you so much for sticking with me through 9 minutes. And I promise from now on, we will keep it within the 2-minute mark for the Todd Talks each week. And I would really love to get your feedback, whether it be through commenting on this video, through contacting the office, or even through getting on Jane and setting up a 20-minute consult with me, complimentary meet and greet, where I can address your concerns and we can speak more at length about the services that we offer, that I offer specifically, and how we can really start working towards you meeting your mental health needs. On that note, thank you once again. Todd Jenkins here, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you as soon as possible. Have a great evening.